world. My name is Boluwatiwi. I am here once again in your faces, and you know what it is, you know the drill. This is Behind the Beats. For safety reasons, like I'd always say, please just simply call me Tiwi so you don't have to visit the dentist after pronouncing my name. Big shout out to everybody who has been watching us, for those of you who have been loving us, liking the videos, sharing it, and telling every other person about the videos. We love you so much. Shout out to my people in Zimbabwe, in Malawi, in Togo, in Ghana, Akwaba, my Niger people at the hill, in Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, Iran, Iraq, every other person. Thank you so much for sticking with us. You know the drill on the program. This is where we actually celebrate the unsung heroes in the gospel music industry. I call them the architects of worship. These are the people who are behind the scenes, and they are actually, you know, dictating the pace for the gospel music industry. And before I continue, I'd like to do a very big shout out to all of the production crew, my producer, my directors, the makeup crew, and every other person. Thank you so much. They are the guys behind the beats. Today on the show, it promises to be amazing. I have somebody that you love so much. He's a gentleman, he's a fine man, and he's the people's man. So today on the program, it promises to be amazing, and the person that I'm bringing today happens to be one of Nigeria's finest music producers, mix and mastering engineers. He has mastered, he has mixed a lot of Nigerian songs, gospel songs that you and I know, and he's a fine man. He's the people's man. He's lovable. He's a gentleman. He's actually oppressing me with his drip right here, but hey, no problem. There's no problem about that. Will you please bring out your drums, bring out the pans in your house and everything, and just hit something? I call it knack. You know the drill now. Yeah, begin to knack something, knack something. Roll the drums as I make welcome, weighing 650,000 pounds. He's the one and only heavyweight champion. All right, so I got you there. Make welcome to the show, Kenzeal. Hey, Jesus Christ, this man is too fresh, bro. Mentor me, freshness. Do you have a freshness school where people come to learn fresh, how to get fresh? Yeah. It's so good to have you on the show, sir. Thank you so much. You've been amazing. You've been a friend of the house, and you've been so amazing. Thank you, thank you. We can't thank you. You know, I wish I could just prostrate, but my director will spank me. But it's, you know, it's one of those things. So let's talk about music. Today we'll be discussing about, you know, the artist-producer relationship, some of the problems that we have in the industry, some of the things that producers do that annoy artists, some of the things that artists do that also annoy producers, most especially the ones they do that annoy us. We're going to break some tables. So if you are here, just fasten your seatbelts. You're watching us, fasten your seatbelts. So, but before we go into that, let's talk about your journey in the music industry. How did you come to this point? Did music choose you? Did you choose music? Or did you start from secondary school like every other person? Or did you start from your mother's womb? Let's know, just hit us.
I started way back in secondary school.
Almost everybody starts from secondary school.
Normal piano, assembly thing.
Yeah, where we play giddy.
So from there, I feel like, okay, I think I can give this thing a try. And it's like it's running from
your lineage.
So
yeah, exactly.
My dad plays piano.
Yeah.
My grandfather from my mother's side.
Yeah.
He's actually a musician also.
Yeah.
From the Kutis family. So it's like that.
And just in case you don't know who Kenzeal is yet, Kenzeal happens to be the twin brother to the amazing singer-songwriter, worship leader, T Worships. You know T Worship, right? Okay. Abuja people, it's not time to talk about you people now. Abuja people, they have a way of oppressing us. You know, they say we Lagos people. So just in case you don't know, we're beaming straight from Lagos, Nigeria. Lagos, Nigeria is one of the most beautiful cities in the world. If you've not been to Lagos, Nigeria, I see somebody in Portugal. You've not been to Lagos. Now I'm talking like a prophet. You've not been to Lagos, Nigeria. See, your leg must touch Lagos. Let's not go there. So, you do more of mix and mastering than production. Why did you choose to focus more on that aspect?
I think it's passion.
Passion?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think so. So, I can produce, but I just feel like it's not my thing. Like,
yeah, why not just leave it to...
Yeah. So, I do production, but 80% of what I do as source of income is mixing.
Wow. Now let's talk about mix and mastering engineers. In this industry, we know that some artists, a lot of artists, even some of those people watching us right now, they hardly give credits to mix and mastering engineers. Some faults come from the artists, and some faults come from the producer. The producer is not secured enough to say that, okay, I did not mix this song. You know, because people feel there's this mentality that the fans give us. They feel like, okay, now him producer, I'm not be him mixer. The guy knows sabi. You know, which is not the norm, which is not the normal thing. So in the industry, we find out that we see a lot of songs out there. We know the artist, we know the song title, we sometimes know the producer. But what happens to mix engineers? Why don't people want to give proper credit to mix engineers?
I think some few years back in Nigeria, there's nothing really like mixing like that. People just do beats after recording, it's out. Just do some few touch-ups. But I discovered that when some artist travels, they play their song and they see like something is wrong. This song is not sounding nice. So that's where I think Nigeria begin to give more attention to mixing and mastering. So I think with time, everything will change.
But have you been in that situation before? I want you to be very truthful with us.
A lot of time.
Yeah. So how did you handle it? Now you see this song, I know that Kenzeal has worked on a lot of, you know, hit songs, popular songs, you know, in Nigeria and Africa and beyond. Now, how have you handled? I know that at some point in time, some people would have probably, you know, not giving you proper credits. How did you handle the situation? Was there a point where you picked up the phone and called the producer or the management or the artist and say, hey, bros, I give you 7 days? was there a point where that kind of thing happened?
Well, I've not tried that before.
Okay, tell us your experience.
Well, I feel like if you don't give me credit, one day people will ask you, this song is sounding good. How did you come about it? At least if you have the mind of God, you tell them, we need drum. Now one guy with drum. So, and this is what I do mostly. If I take some project, I see into it like, okay, it's like it's tending towards I'm not going to get any credit. I charge you.
You just charge.
So just pay me off. I don't care about the credit or anything.
Wow. So let's talk cheddar. In the Nigerian gospel industry in our sphere, we realized that we've not really been into the royalty thing.
Okay.
So have you ever had a problem with artists or with management or with other companies, you know, having to deal when it comes to royalty? For example, myself, one of the things that I try to do, the day I started working with people, and I have this small document that you just have to sign, either electronically or physically. You just have to sign. I tell my client, it's safety for me, it's safety for you. Because in the long run, you just see one big bros who just come and use his personality. We have me miss Kenny. I'm like, excuse me, sir. That's not how I collected this thing from from Amazon. This KRK is money, you understand? So have you ever had a situation whereby you had a clash with an artist or the artist's management over royalties? Do you think that the royalty game is doing well in the Nigerian gospel music industry, or do you think that, what's your take on it?
Well, I think royalties in Nigeria is not something that is so popular, especially in the gospel side.
Yeah.
I think in the secular, they are trying to put up that.
Yeah.
But in gospel, how much are the people making? How much are they making? So then again, I think everything boils down to knowledge.
Yes.
If we have knowledge about music business, then we can talk about that or introduce that to the gospel side of Nigeria music. So, but I think for now, the knowledge is not there yet. So if you introduce something like that to some people, they feel like, what are you saying?
They feel like you're not even born again, like you're not Christian enough.
Why are you so concerned? Why are you so concerned about money? So why are you like this? So, but I think with time, everything will change. Everything will change.
Well, with time, everything will change. But what are the things that you think we can do, actually, the practical steps that we can take to ensure? Because if we leave it sometimes to time will just be looking at us and time will be passing it. What are the practical steps that you think we can take to ensure that these things are actually put in proper place?
Okay, number one, awareness.
Awareness.
Yes. We have to make this. We have to make this thing known to the artist. Okay, you're coming to me to do a song. Let's say I'm going to produce the song. If you pay me, let's say 300K for a song, you're not paying me for the song. You are paying me for the service I'm rendering to deliver the song to you.
Exactly.
So, if I do a song for you, everything comes from my mind.
Exactly.
So I'm part of the production.
Part of the process.
I'm part of the song.
Your creative ideas.
Yes.
Yeah. Your intellectual property.
Yeah.
In the real sense.
So it's just like you are giving me a raw material. You just sing a song, no chords, nothing, no progression, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So I just sing the song, and I brought out something.
Yeah.
So what you paid me for, in the real sense of it, is you are paying for my equipment, you are paying for fueling, lights, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
You are not really paying for the talent I've put in place.
For your intellectual property.
Intellectual property for the song. So if we can let them know that, okay, this money you are paying me is not the actual money I'm supposed to take for this song. You're just paying for the everything I used.
For logistics.
For logistics.
You know, based on logistics.
So, okay, for every sales, give me 1% or something like that.
Which I think should not be too much.
Yeah.
I will not even take 1%. You understand? Because how many are we? Let's share this thing.
So if we can put that in place and let them know, I think with time, everything will change.
Wow, with time, everything will change. Awareness. So you talked about, you spoke about awareness. Do you think that there's a proper awareness when it comes to even the term mixing and mastering? I think that a lot of artists, a lot of management don't even know that there is a process in music production called mixing and mastering. How do you think that we can actually educate people on this? Because the truth is, in our system here, you know, not taking anything from anyone, we don't have proper education. People just feel, okay, I have a talent, I want to sing, oh yeah, turn on the mics, oh yeah, biz. They don't have proper education as to the business. Not even, some of our big names are not even making enough money, like that. Most of the cash that they get is from performances.
Exactly.
You know, and there are several other forms of royalties that one can get. You know. So how do you think we can even educate people about the term mixing and mastering? Knowing fully well that they are not proper institutions. Like we have institutions that train doctors, lawyers, but they are not proper institutions in this part of the world that train mix and mastering engineers. So how do we tell these artists?
Okay. Well, I don't know. I just feel that once you play your song, you play somebody else's song, you should be able to spot some differences.
Yes.
This song is not sounding like this song.
Exactly.
So what is missing in my song?
Exactly.
That is in this song. Then we can now tell you, okay, maybe it's from the production or the mixing is not that well, okay, something like that. So until the artists themselves have the knowledge and have the ears for them to spot some differences, I think we still continue like that.
Wow, you've heard from the maestro himself. It's the one and only Kenzeal, Nigeria's finest producers, mix and mastering engineers. Some of the projects that you've worked on, you know, how have you been able to manage fame, knowing fully well that people see you on the road? And you know, it's quite funny from where I come from. I come from, you know, let me not mention one of the finest places in Lagos, Nigeria. When they see you have that fame, when you are passing, you drive by, you just see people line up and you do like this and you like, They don't even know whether you don't chop or not. How have you been able to handle fame, you know, knowing fully well that, you know, we're also Christians, but this thing comes with the celebrity package.
I never blew. When you talk of fame, I don't have that.
Excuse me, audience. Don't let this man deceive you. This man sitting right here, don't let him deceive you. But I understand he's trying to be humble, which is one of the, you know, characteristics of children of God. He's allowed. You understand? Now let's talk about the music industry in general. We know that we have several problems in the industry within the gospel music sect. In the industry, in Nigeria, in Africa, and in the world at large, a lot of problems. By the time we begin to write out these problems, we see that 60 leaves no go even reach. You understand? So if there's one thing that you would like to change within the industry, what would it be?
In the gospel music industry.
Exactly.
Number one, change the songwriting.
Songwriting.
Yep. The approach to songwriting. And you don't have to do everything. You can be a singer and not be a songwriter.
Amazing.
Because if you play 50 songs of gospel, you can hardly like them.
Exactly, because we do a lot of recycling.
Pad and strings, bell. Everything is sounding almost the same.
Yeah.
Because Dunsn sounds like this, so you just approach, just approach Tian.
Somebody came to me and said, bros, I want to do a spirit-filled song, make it sound like that Nathaniel Bass. I'm like, I mean, they are doing this one.
So, some of the artists in Nigeria, they don't have their own sound.
Exactly.
So people like Dunsn, Nat, you see that they are trying to, people like Dunsn, Nat, some of them, Tokwe Alabi, Mike Abdul, they are trying to get their own sound.
Exactly.
So, some other artists, they don't have any sound. They have not sat down to really design their music.
They're just trying to follow the trend.
So once Nat released the song, boom.
Like this. I can do this type of
song. They just call producer, Baba Alpha, that song, I won't sound like, or they will just wake up and be singing that song in their spirit, forgetting that they have listened to that song.
Exactly.
They will now wake up, come up with that same tune.
Yeah.
And approach a producer. Bros, I want to do something like this. And this thing sounds like, nah, no worry, I want something. So, most of the artists, they don't have their own sound.
Yeah.
So it's a major problem.
Yeah.
And before you talk of mixing, it starts from production. It starts from songwriting.
Songwriting, exactly.
If I listen to a song, you send me a song to mix, 5 minutes of the song, I'm not getting into it. I'll be very lazy to do it.
Exactly.
But once I listen to a song, 1 minute and the song jump at me, I'll be like, I want to do this.
This is it.
So songwriting, which boils down to production, it will affect the production.
Exactly.
And if the production is put right, the mixing also will come out good.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
we should change our songwriting,
the approach to songwriting,
approach to production, everything.
And the approach to production. Thank you so much. That is Kenzeal. You've heard from the maestro himself. I wish that we could keep him for a longer period of time, but we just have to do this. So let's head straight into your top 5 playlist, the top 5 gospel playlist. And we'll be moving from number 5 up until number 4, up until number 1.
Okay.
Yeah, so on your number 5 spot, what song will be on your number 5 spot? The top 5.
I check
yes, please. Yes, please. You can. It's allowed.
I think number 5 will be If No Be You by David Nathan.
David Nathan, amazing vocalist. David Nathan is one of Nigeria's. I think people are sleeping on David Nathan a lot. Yes, everybody's sleeping
wake
on.
Up very soon.
Exactly. Please, you need to wake up. Big shout out to David Nathan. That's one amazing vocalist. The man get oil. Oil is in his head. If you want to start an oil and gas company, just carry him. Be collecting the oil.
Amazing talent.
Yeah, amazing. Did you produce that song?
Yeah.
Wow, amazing. So let's head straight to your number 4 song.
Number 4, GD by Michael Akingbala.
Michael Akingbala. Wow. Yeah. There's something I like about Michael is that, in Nigeria, he seems to be very different from every other person trying to do rock music,
exactly.
or let's say alternative rock or soft rock, because we're not really doing the rock thing. But Michael, is someone who, he has the thing inbuilt, such that if you give him any other song apart from that genre, it does not seem to be. But just give him that genre. That's it. Michael Akingbala, big shout out. I love his songs so much. Did you produce the song?
Yeah.
Wow, amazing. You see, I'm telling you. And he said he has not blown. So let's head straight to your number 3 song.
Number 3, I have Fragrance to Fire by Dunsn Oyekan.
First it was fragrance.
I like that song.
Hey, then it turned to fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
I like that.
Every now and then, Dunsn Oyekan happens to come on the top 5 playlists. I don't know, there are just some artists in Nigeria, and I think it boils down to what you said about
Your sound.
your sound, exactly. Once you hear a Dunsn song, you know this is a Dunsn song.
Yep.
Even if he has not started vocalizing, you just hear the instrumentation.
Exactly.
You know this is a
Exactly.
Dunsn sound.
Exactly.
And bros, you get oil. Come and share oil.
Yeah, bros.
Wow. So let's head straight to your number two song.
My number 2 will be You Are Jehovah by Bukola Bekes.
Yes, another amazing singer. Wow. Wow. Oil.
Yeah.
Why do you like oil this much? Do you cook with oil? Wow, another amazing. Bukola Bekes happens to be one of Nigeria's finest female gospel music ministers. She has a very strong vocals, and you know she carries this strong presence in her music.
Exactly.
When she mounts the stage, you know, say person don't come. She
Yeah.
cannot be ministering and it's not possible. You understand? Amazing. So let's head straight to your number 1 song.
Well, my number 1 will be I Will by my twin brother T Worship.
T Worship. I was actually expecting that. T Worship is one of the smoothest worshipers that I know. He's another. Oil, Jesus. I need to contact people for oil. Amazing. And, to now talk about the fact that he's also... So you have 2 Abuja people on your playlist.
Yes.
You have Dunsn and you have T Worship.
Worship.
What's up with you and Abuja people? I don't know. The connection
In
is...
Abuja.
Wow, amazing.
A lot of clients.
And for those who don't know Abuja happens to be the capital of Nigeria. Nigeria is one of the best countries in the world.
Exactly.
So don't even try to say, if I see your comments and you say Nigeria is not one of the best countries, we will fight. Wow, so this is another segment where I like so much. I like this segment because I get to laugh at people. I want you. My prayer is that you don't get my answer correct. So my producer can do this ging. And I can laugh and all that. So I'm going to be asking you a question. What I will do is that I'm going to read out lyrics from a popular Naija song. And I'm going to ask you to tell me the song title and the artist who sang that song. So I'm going to give you a very simple one, something in public domain, something that you will know, something that we sing in church every now and then. You understand? This song happens to be, if you attend 5, 6, 7 church services, you would most likely hear it during the praise session. You understand? So I'll just go straight. Are you ready?
Okay.
Are you ready? Do you want to take a deep breath? You want to take another one? Another one? I will laugh. Okay, just listen up. This is it. All the days of my life, I'm grateful.
I know.
I have to change this question now. No, I want to change it.
Don't change it.
The Holy Spirit is leading me to change.
Don't change it.
Why? Okay, I'll just go ahead. All the days of my life, I'm grateful. Jesus, you love me plenty. You came to die for me. Now you're going to tell me the song title, the artist, and who produced the song. Oh yeah. Let's go. I'm just kidding. Just tell me the song, the song title and the artist.
Artist is Eben.
Eben, amazing.
Title.
Yeah, this is the way I get to rejoice.
God has given me victory or something like that.
Oh, Jesus. Is that your final answer? Whatever answer you give
50,
me
50,
now.
50, 50,
you want 50-50. No, I can't give you 50-50 for the song title. I can only do 50-50 for...
I think victory. I can't.
What's your final answer? God has given me victory or victory. Choose one so that I can choose to either laugh or just behave myself. Let's go.
Victory. Let me use victory.
Are you sure it's victory? I will laugh. Oh, you know the drill.
Victory.
Well, I think today is not just my day. Congratulations, you got the answer correctly. Victory by Eben. Another senior citizen. Eben is one of Nigeria's and Africa's finest music minister. He's one man that I know that is a true worshiper. Forget all the swag. Bros is a true worshiper. You understand? We love you so much on this show. Big shout out to you, Big Bros Eben. God bless you so much. Wow. So you got my question. What do I want to do now? Yeah, so let's just go to the next segment. If you would choose between giving a music production tip or a songwriting tip, which would you rather pick?
Music production.
Music production tip.
Yes.
So hit me.
Work on yourself.
Work on
There's no magic about it.
Exactly.
No plugin can do it for you. No software can do it for you.
No.
There's no difference between Pro Tools, Logic, Cubase,
FL, Reaper.
If you're not getting the right sound,
Exactly.
you are the problem. So spend time working on yourself.
Exactly. Wow. So we heard it all from the boss's mouth, you've heard it all from the horse's mouth, you've heard it all from the maestro's mouth, you've heard it all from the finest mix engineer around town. See, so if you need to mix your song, I can assure you this is your plug.
Help me.
So Kenzeal.
My career.
Oh Jesus. So Kenzeal, so if people want to reach out to you, how do they actually get to reach out to you? By social media handles?
All right, on Instagram at Kenzeal, Kenz or Zeal at Kenzeal on Instagram.
Yeah.
And on Facebook, Kenzeal Ibidako on Facebook. But Instagram is better.
Yeah, Instagram. So you can just reach out to him on Instagram at Kenzeal on Instagram, Kenzeal on Instagram. If you need to mix your song, if you need that, you know, that crisp thing now, that thing that people hear and gives them chills, and like, oh, even the mix gave self, people with the enter spirit, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, this is actually your plug. Thank you so much for coming on the show. We had a great time talking about artist-producer relationship, and you know, and you actually opened our eyes to the fact that people need to work on songwriting and as music producers. So as an artist, one of the things that you should pick from this episode is that you need to work on your songwriting. You know, you need to structure it properly. Don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a rush. You understand? And also, as a music producer, you need to work on yourself. It's not about the plugins. You can have plugins worth $50,000 and still produce work. You know, so please work on yourself. My name is BOLUWATIWI Boluwatiwi, and you can reach out to me on social media at official_bsings, at OFFICIAL_BSINGS. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to share the video, like the video, tell everybody about this content, and it's something that would actually be of benefit to both producers, artists, singers, anything like singers, songwriters, and everybody within the industry. Even if you are not one of these people, just watch and tell people about the good news. Thank you so much. So we'll meet again next time. I love you. Bye.